Hey, how's it going, Flygon? Welcome. And welcome to everybody as we are continuing our little lock through the new Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu game. Today we're picking up right where we left off the last time we streamed, which was a couple of days ago. We had defeated Misty, and we were going to be taking on the Nugget Bridge. And so my hope for today is that we will get through Nugget Bridge. I think we have to do SSN, and then I want to get through Surge today, so we probably should get going. Good, but sick, skipping school. How about you? I'm doing alright. Managed to not be sick yet this winter, which is good. Although, of course, I probably jinxed it there. Sorry to hear you're not feeling too well, Flygon. Alright, but we are doing a Nugget Bridge to start off with. So, Route 24. We will have a couple of catches today. Well, actually, quite a few catches. We got Route 24, Route 25. Whatever route is south of Cerulean. So we got a lot of potential catches. I did a little bit of grinding with the team, just doing some catching out on Route 4. Here we go. Navi's up front. Probably not. Well, we are very over-leveled. Holy cow. I guess we should have done Nugget Bridge before Misty, because her levels were about up where we're at right now. So yeah, we're a little OP. That's all right. Here, hold on. I'm trying to turn on. I turned on the game music in my ear a little loud. All right. So let's go for double slap with Navi here. Hopefully this thing doesn't know a ton of. That was a crit. All right, not. Is the game music too loud for you too, Flygon? I can turn it down a bit. Let me do that. Hey, Mara, thank you so much for the host. Turn down the game music just a scotch. Okay. All right. So, okay, we did good work to that. I think we might have hit the full amount of times there. Come on, Navi, finish it off. So we managed to get the Clefairy in Mount Moon, which is something I wanted to do. I really don't think your router can handle FTL. Your stream is the only one that lags out on me when I'm in FTL. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like most people are okay, but more than likely it is my end. Sometimes my connection can be wonky. Whoa, good stuff! Alright, so we just took down the... And we got Poké Balls. Nice. So we took down... Bye, Mara. Have a good night. Alright. So let's take a quick look at the party. Ground up everybody a little bit. If these guys are going to be lower level, I'm actually gonna... I'm gonna switch Psyduck up front. And I think we'll have Sandy as a backup. Because they are both a little lower leveled. I also went through, I had a couple of candies, rare candies, and then some of those other candies we've gotten from... transferring a bunch of Pokemon back to the Professor, which are basically like the proteins and calciums and stuff. I don't know, there's a lot of mechanics in this game that have been around for like 20 years, but that they felt the need to rename in this game, which is kind of like, I get they want to make things accessible to like the younger, more casual fans, but like I feel like you didn't need to change all that stuff up, because it just is like, wait, what is this? Oh, it's that? Okay, well, wait, why did we rename it, sort of thing? But whatever. Like, even, like, the HM moves are all renamed. Like, it's not cut, it's slashy slash or something. Like, it's just like, no, it could just be cut. That's fine. That's what it's been for 20 years. We don't really need... But, yeah, so, like, instead of, you know, proteins, which raise attack, they're now mighty candies or something. It's just like, alright, whatever. But, yeah, so we used up all those candies and the rare candies and stuff like that. So I think I boosted a couple of the teammates that I knew were going to be... I probably wanted around for the long haul, like Sparkles, like our Kalar, our Rattata, like I think Sandshrew got some. I kind of spread them out a little bit. There's a couple of people who didn't get a ton, but I tried to boost like their best stats. So like I gave Navi the Clefairy like HP. What is your favorite of the special starter moves? I don't know. The only one I've seen, we are just in Cerulean City, so the only one I've seen is Zippity Zap, or whatever. Which is base power 50, but I think it's like a guaranteed crit. So that was nice when we were fighting Misty and stuff, but I honestly haven't looked into what the rest of them are. Okay, Rage King kind of handled that all right. Not great, but good enough. Good enough. So we'll leave him up front for now. If we've got a switch, we will do that. But yeah, I don't know. And honestly, I'm probably not going to be using many of the special starter moves in this particular playthrough, just because it's supposed to be a Nuzlocke challenge. And so I don't want to be too OP. Okay, this will be a good matchup for Rage King. And so I don't want to be too OP. So like Zippity Zap or whatever it's called was at least Stab. Like that's an electric move. It makes sense for Pikachu to have that. I'm probably not going to teach Pikachu like some of these other like random type coverage moves, just because it doesn't make sense for a Pikachu to necessarily have some of those, and so I don't want to be too OP. So we're probably not gonna do that. I know the starters are kind of overpowered, and I don't want to make them any more overpowered than they already are, because I think they've all got like max IVs and stuff to begin with or whatever. Which again, in a normal story mode playthrough, IVs, like that's a nice icing or whatever, but like even a garbage IV Pokemon can be useful in a story mode, so I don't know how much it really is going to end up mattering. Yeah, see, battling you just really don't get experience for. The only real good way to get decent experience is through catching. Because like Rage King should have totally, he's taken out 2 Pokemon now. At this low level, he should have totally leveled by now. Meowth. Alright, probably I don't trust Rage King in his... Hey, me cat, how's it going? I probably don't trust Rage King to handle Meowth, if I'm being honest. So, let's switch into Sandy. I did not see what level the Meowth was, but I did... Sandy got all, like, the defense... well, at least most of the defense candies we had. Because I figured Sandshrew is probably going to be our bulkier, more defensive guy. So yeah, he can tank those for sure. Those candies are kind of OP. Alright, let's, I guess, go for Swift. I need to look up the move pools for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Because I know, like, in Black 2, White 2, the Sandshrew Sandslash line got a huge boost to their level up moveset. I want to make sure that that's still the moveset we're going to be pulling from. Because if it is, then Sandy's going to probably be getting some pretty sweet moves before too long. There we go. Took down the Meowth. And we might... Are we coming up on the last guy? Did they change it up? I mean, it's very possible that they've changed it up. I would be kind of surprised to hear that they just went back to... I'm going to go heal real quick. I'm going to be kind of surprised if they just went back to, like, Gen 1 Sandshrew move pools. I doubt they did that. So, even if they changed it up slightly, my guess is, like, Sandshrew will still be an improved moveset over what it's had most of its existence. And, like, playing through Pokemon Yellow Dice-Lock and playing through, like, the Crystal Wedlock and things like that in the recent years... just reminds you about, like, how garbage some Pokemon... Like, without TMs, they're like, level-up move pools were just so bad until, like... It's good that they've kind of adjusted with things as things have gone on. Because, yeah, some of those are just like, oh, man. Unless you want to get a ton of TMs. They took out many moves, like Giga Drain, but Mega Drain got the buff. Oh, so, like, some moves just aren't in this game. Like, Giga Drain just doesn't exist in Pikachu. Let's Go, or whatever. Let's Go Pokemon. Got it. But yeah, I know, there's flowers, you love them. Come on, Rattata. Let's do it, buddy. Poet rate of 1! Hey, Poet, how's it going, buddy? I guess we'll leave Rage King up front. Does this guy have a Mankey, or is it the next guy who's got a Mankey? I don't remember what all these people have. And I don't know if they've changed him up. I remember just enough of, like, I'm playing through Gen 1. No, he's got a Growlithe. It feels early to be seeing Growlithe. They may have changed these teams up a bit. Poet Raid, but also Win Raid. Hey, thanks for the follow, Splintlock. Hey, Cactus Puppy, how's it going, buddy? Okay, we're up against Growlithe, which is actually good, because I have a Psyduck. So let's do Water Gun. Sandshrew gets Dig at 20, Earthquake at 36. See, yeah, that I can work with. That will be good. Win is hosting for 21 plus viewers. Wow. Alrighty. Thank you so much for the host, Win. Win Raid. Oh, I gotta pay attention to Psyduck's health there. Oh, never mind. Growlithe's dead. Cactus Puppy. I don't know if there are other mods here or not. We kind of just got going. Yeah, I mean, it happens. I don't stream super frequently, so like we've probably been in lots of streams together, but not necessarily mine. Cactus, if you want to do the rated by win, Sandslash gets... Yeah, but this is a Little Lock, so we won't be evolving, so it'll be just the Sandshrew. Winter not found on channel. She's right there. There it goes. Hey, Win, how's it going? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. We are, I don't know if you can hear me over the music. We are taking a look at the brand new-ish Let's Go Pikachu game. Doing a Nuzlocke through that. So welcome. Do. I'm gonna go ahead and leave Psyduck up front. I think this guy probably has a Mankey, although he might be a Rocket Grunt. So he might have a Poison. I don't remember. Somebody on this bridge used to have a Mankey, and whether they've changed that or or it's this guy or. Okay, you need convincing. No, I want to say yes. I want to be a Team Rocket member. Let's do it. To protect the world from devastation, man. That's a noble cause. All right, what do you got? He's got 2 Pokemon. All right, so they must have changed the Mankey guy out for that Growlithe. I don't trust... What level is this thing? 11? Yeah, I don't trust Psyduck to do this. Let's bring in Sandshrew. I mean, at least Team Rocket. Team Rocket's one of my favorite evil teams. Not that I'd like... I mean, for the purposes of a game playthrough, if they actually gave you the option to, like, at this point diverge and join Team Rocket and, like, just, like, tweak the story slightly so you're still doing all the same things but from the different perspective or whatever, I think that would be a really cool little twist. But, like, Team Rocket's one of my favorite little teams because they're not like, oh, I want to erase the universe or whatever like they're doing. And oh, right, I forgot that Zubats get absorbed now. Because they buffed Leech Life last generation, now they've got Absorb, which is grass, and I don't really want my Sandshrew out against that. Alright, forget it. Pikachu, just finish it off. Wasn't there a mod years ago that lets you play from Team Rocket perspective? That's certainly possible. Team Rocket actually has a point. Oh, they're... I really love... I've seen it popularized in, like, some Nuzlocke comics and some other mediums or whatever, but, like, somebody went through and, like, rationalized all of Team Rocket's motives and actions from the viewpoint of, like, oh crap, we created Mewtwo, we have to save the world from Mewtwo, so, like, everything they're doing is from that perspective. So, like, they're trying to get fossils in Mount Moon, not because they're just stealing fossils to make money, but because they know that no Pokemon alive can take down Mewtwo, so they're like, well, maybe ancient Pokemon are strong enough to take down Mewtwo. And then, like, they know that ghost types are the only things that are strong against psychic types, so they go into Lavender Town to get the ghost types and to take down Mewtwo. Like, everything they're doing is from that perspective, and I really love that viewpoint on Team Rocket, so I've really liked Switch Pokemon. What was it, a Coughing? I really liked Team Rocket even more since then. Coughings are physical. Really, Sparkles is the only special one who's in a position to take this down. So yeah, ever since like I kind of got that perspective tweak, and it does kind of make sense. That's always been like Team Rocket's always been my favorite, but also they're just more down to earth. There really isn't much you can catch that's new. Well, there's nothing you can catch that's new. It's only the 151 Pokemon in this game. Well, I mean, you can import Meltan or whatever, that new legendary thing, but you can't catch that in here. You got to catch it in Pokemon Go, and then you can import it. So yeah, no, there's no new Pokemon in here. Oh, like on these upcoming routes? Well, we can get that Charmander. Maybe. Let's go heal, because there's a bunch more trainers coming up. And we do have a couple of catches, so we can get that Charmander. We can actually get Bulbasaur in Cerulean City, too. I forgot about that. I don't know if I want to use the starters, just because I've used them so many times before. Although I did look it up, and because the grass type that I did want to use, that I haven't really used 100 times before, was Execute. But unfortunately, it looks as if you can't get Executes until, like, after you get the 6th badge. Because they're, like, on the route to Victory Road. But you can only get to the patch of grass where the Executes are after you get the 6th badge or something. So it's like, I didn't want to use Bulbasaur, but at the same time, it's like, well, what other grass type am I going to use besides just like an Oddish? Like, if I'm going to use a Pokemon I've used 100 times before, then I'd rather use a Bulbasaur than an Oddish. So we're going to get this one, because I'm sure I've probably caught enough Pokemon for that. You know, Pokemon you caught as far as 53. Ooh, we've actually got enough to... we've got enough to get the Charmander, too. So we'll probably do that. Again, I don't know if I'm going to use either of these, but I'm going to get them just for the purposes of Pokemon or Pokedex, because eventually I want to complete the Pokedex here. But I probably will hang out... Well... Again, unless we can come up with another grass type to use, if we're going to use a grass type, then we might end up using Bulbasaur. Because again, I don't... It's not that I dislike Oddish, I've just used like 1,000 Oddishers before, and so it's kind of like Geodude. It's like, I've got nothing against Geodude, I'm just bored of Geodude. Which is why I'm super hyped that I got Sandshrew, because I used to play Pokemon Red, which Sandshrew was a Pokemon Blue exclusive, so I haven't really gotten a ton of experience with it's an Oddish. Alright, and we do... She just said we'd caught 53, which, like you said, I think it's 50 to get the Charmander here, so I think we're going to go ahead and do that as well. Cool, let me check this Charmander. So yeah, we'll go ahead and take this. And now we can catch some Pokemon on this route, too. Everybody gets uppity with me whenever I say that I usually do gift Pokemon as the encounter. Everybody's like, no, gift Pokemon are an exception. And so I think we're just going to say gift Pokemon are an exception. We'll get the Charmander, and then we can also catch a real Pokemon on this route. Because I don't know if I want to use the Charmander necessarily. But Route 24, we should be able to get something on this route. I think we could get Abra, but I don't know if I want Abra. Oh, okay, we're getting attacked. Wait, what's happening here? I was looking at the chat when he must have seen us. Shining Hunter, yes. Avino. Wait, what are you saying? You can't get Abra here? We used to be able to. Yeah, at some point, once we complete the Pokedex, we probably will for sure do some shiny hunting just for the heck of it. Especially because we can. Did we heal? We did. Because you can catch starters in the wild, I think it would be a lot of fun to shiny hunt starters at the very least. That might be interesting. And because it's in the overworld now, I think that'll be a lot more interesting than it ever has been before. Even though it's all just like random chance if one shows up. Still, I think mentally it's a little easier. You know, oh, you're shiny hunting. Got it. Shiny hunting for that trap pinching yet. Good luck. Ow! Critical hit. Oh, thank you. Yeah, when I went through the trouble of completing the Pokedex and getting the Shining Charm and everything in Sun, and Shining Hunting was still a huge pain. So I was like, this isn't something I'm probably gonna be doing full time. I finally got around to getting. I think I was getting really unlucky, but I finally got around to getting a shiny Rockruff, which is what I really wanted. I wasn't the best nature. Or no, I ended up getting one before the chain was mature. So it was actually a full. These are both duplicates. We've already got a Psyduck and a Pidgey. I was able to get. I actually got one on full rates because I got one before the chain was mature. So the problem was that it wasn't actually. Because like if the chain is mature, then you get like the 6 perfect IVs or 4 perfect IVs or whatever it is. And so it was. I was hoping to do one when the chain was mature because then I would get a real good one. But that did not happen. Oh, can I have it? Did somebody else claim dibs on it? I will take a shiny Adamant Gabite. Stupid Pidgey. Alright, I don't want this Pidgey that much anyway. We only got 10 Pokeballs left. Oh no! I think I stocked up on Great Balls. Alright, Psyduck will probably give us a little better experience, or at least he's bulkier. Well, I figured because you hate Gabite that you'd be getting rid of that thing. But yeah, if you want to use it, it's yours, obviously. There we go. That'll work. Catch some Psyducks here for a little bit of experience while we wait for something interesting to spawn. Which, honestly, I don't know if there's going to be anything interesting to spawn. Like you said, I think pretty much we've caught... Especially if Abras aren't available here, which is a little luck, so I don't really watch an Abra. Because I don't think Abra can learn anything. You know what? I think we're just going to count Charmander as this route. We'll go see if there's anything interesting over on this other route. We got to get over to Bill. Wild Squirtle? Oh, snap. Hiker, get out my way. Hello. Well, I figured out where the Wild Squirtles are. Alright, we're definitely trying to catch this thing. Hold on. Razzle Dazzle. Wait, use? Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to Venonat. I'm so sick of Venonats. In Pokémon Go, like, that's all I find. Or at least it used to be. All I would find was Venonats. Before they made the change so you get more variety or whatever. Alright, here we go. Oh no! Stupid Squirtle. Great. Alright, get caught, get caught, get caught, get caught. Alright. Caught a Squirrel. See, now I'm torn, because I didn't want to use the Squirtle they gave me. I was like, no, I'll use another water type. But if I can find Squirtles in the wild... I don't know. Alright. That's exciting. Alright, well good. I know where they spawn now. I'd seen where Bulbasaurs and... Alright, so that's our encounter for... This is Route 25. I've seen where the Bulbasaurs and Charmanders spawn, but I had not seen previously where Squirtles were, so... That's exciting. I don't know why that's the natural habitat of Squirtles, but, whichever. Heck, Franklin. Alright. Psyduck should be able to handle this. But I really want to find out, and it's probably not until we get Surf or something, but I would really like a Horsey for my water type. We're using Psyduck for now, but, I think Horsey would be awesome. Oh, that really hurt. Can you one-shot this thing? There we go. That's good. I'd rather not. Sandy grew to level 16. Alright. Also then Fury Swipes. Yeah, they could be useful. Get rid of Defense Squirrel for sure. So you said 20 she's gonna learn Dig? And then 30-something. Everyone's learning Metronome. Nah, that's too dangerous in Nuzlocke. It learns Surf at 36? What? Somebody's trying to learn Thunderbolt? I'm assuming that's Sparkles? Yes, please. 90. Special attack is... Now this thing... User attacks a target with a burst of electricity at high speed. This move always goes first and results in a critical hit. Wow, that's really broken. I feel like I shouldn't get rid of that just because it's so broken. Let's get rid of Headbutt. That's a TM. We can always reteach that at some point, I think. Squirtle's is Water Pulse at 25. Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't use Squirtle just because Squirtle's my favorite. I should probably not use it. Rattle wants to learn Crunch. Yes! The beauty of the Little Lock, everybody learns everything earlier. Let's just get rid of Focus Energy. Never using that. Oh, I'm so excited about this Rattata. Alright. Looking good. Let's go ahead. I want to pop a potion on Psyduck because I really don't want to... Medicine. I really don't want to head back and heal at this point. I want to get through this route first. Huh. I want to look at this Squirtle, though. If it's like an exceptional... We've got all the starters now. In fact, let's look at all of them. Timid nature, which is what? Raises speed, lowers attack. That is a weird nature for a Bulbasaur. Lonely Charmander, which is raises attack, lowers defense. Probably an odd one for them, too. And then Naive, which I think is just neutral. No, it raises speed, lowers special... That is not a good nature for a Squirtle. That is not. Okay, we are definitely shiny hunting squirrels here at some point, though. Okay, hold on. This Psyduck, I'm going to send to the professor. Because the starters are actually legitimate encounters. We got Bulbasaur and Cerulean. We got Charmander on 24 and Squirtle on 25. Corsi's isn't that good. I know it's not. One of my favorite Pokemon, though, is... Ooh, we got a Smart Candy, which I think raises special attack. One of my favorites is... Kingdra. What is its name? But I've never really... Like, I haven't gotten to use one probably since I originally ran through Gold. And so, I feel like doing Horseola. Give me a taste of that, at least. Youngster Chad. But yeah, so for everybody who's hanging out, this month we're trying to stream almost every day to raise money for the Samaritan's Purse. It's part of our Advent Conspiracy series. So the goal for this year, we did it last year, and our goal was like 100, and we got over that. It was like 116 or whatever, and I said I would match the first 100. And so this year I decided, well, we hit that goal, so let's up it a bit. Well, how did we not kill a Diglett? And so this year we are looking for 200. If you guys, here, let me put it in the chat here for anybody who's at all interested. We've already got like $20 toward this, so we've got a good start considering we just started this week. But there's a link there that will take you to the menu. Basically, what the Samaritan's Purse does every become self-sustaining, things like that, clean water, ways to start a farm, that kind of stuff. And so I've kind of broken it down, picked out a couple of key tier items there. And so if anybody is at all interested, 100% of all donations raised in December are going towards that cause, and it's a real good cause. So your Steam foes for a second. Yeah, it's Case was having issues earlier, but it doesn't seem to be on my end. Although sometimes my connection derps. I didn't see any. Pidgeotto is scary. Let's switch out. So, check out the links there in the description. There's also is a link in the description that gives more information about. Has it been a bit? Yeah, I've not been on too much today. Usually I watch over lunch, but I had volunteering this afternoon, so I was not around much. Pidgeotto, level 15, that feels cheaty. Doesn't Pidgeotto not like level 18? We just got Thunderbolt, let's try that out. It feels really... What levels are 21? I guess that's about right. Ooh, wrecked! Krabby seems more interesting. Krabby could be fun. I loved Krabby and Kingler when I was a kid, from the anime order. Rage King, level 14. Nice. Learn Confusion. Okay. That's good. Now we got some psychic coverage. Birdkeeper Joey goes down. But yeah, so if anybody's interested in that, there's the links there. Again, 100% of all donations this month are going towards that cause, and it's a great cause. And so I know not everybody's able, but wanted to call it out. Just make sure I get that called out every stream, because I'm trying to stream every day for that purpose. So... yeah, there it is. Alright, let's see. A Youngster Dan. What you got? 2. Since an Ekans. Is Psyduck still up? Yes. Alright, we'll try out our new Confusion then. That'll be good. A lot of poison types in this game. We're gonna have our psychic coverage. Staryu could be another one. Yeah. See, the problem is, like, I don't know, like, a lot of these probably I won't be able to get until, like, after we get Surf. I would guess. At least that's generally how it would work out. So probably we'll be using Psyduck for a while. I do like that he's got the psychic coverage. And I don't really use Psyducks very frequently, so as opposed to just using another Squirtle, I think it'll be good to use Psyduck for a while, at least as long as he stays alive. Should probably give him some defense candies. These are supposed to be a little bulkier. Bring in Rattata. Yeah, we'll switch for that. Krabby is Route 10. Staryu is 18. Oh. I don't know my geography well enough to know where that is. Let's bring in... Actually, let's do Rattata on Rattata. That'll be fun. Got Crunch now. That should probably one-shot. I gave a couple of candies to Rattata here. Hopefully that'll... I think we can probably one-shot this thing. Level 12? Oh, yeah. Krabby is by Rock Tunnel. I wonder, do I have to surf, though? Because, like, I think we can go to Rock Tunnel before we can surf. It's got that water route there, but... Ooh! Ouch! Good work. But I don't know if we can actually access them. Maybe they'll come up on shore and say hi. I'm not mad! I don't believe you. Alright, let's see if we got to slap a potion on anybody. We're actually doing alright. Okay. Actually, let me quickly... Gotta figure out, because we got Surge coming up. Yeah, I mean, I guess... obviously, the grass types would resist... I think what we've got to do... I don't know what level Surge is going to be. Grabbing Pounding the Grass. Alright, well that might be an option. Who knows? Psyduck may prove to be a total bro and we'll just stick with Psyduck. We'll see how it goes. Flygon, do you want to look up what level Surge is? I'm trying to think if we're gonna have a ground move. Although we might get the Dig TM here in Cerulean, so that might be a non-issue. Let's see if we've got a ground move on our ground type in time for Surge. All right, you dude can work. Oh yeah, I assumed you left immediately, Case. You came in, hit the Rantimer button, very beginning of the stream, and then took off. You playing some more Red Dead Online? Are you back on Arc? Mara wants to learn Fury Swipes. Mara's gonna try to evolve on me here. She's been trying to evolve on me for levels. Honestly, what level would it? 70? Well, again, Headbutts... No. Nah. We'll give up on learning the move. I don't think I'm gonna miss it. The Soundborn ain't there now me for... It's not? The Soundboard's gone? Yeah, Firebot crashed or something. The icon's not there. Hold on. Let me relaunch that for a second. Red Dead Online. People seem to be happier. Firebot, no! Rebooting. It should be there now. Let me know if you guys see it or not.
Get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn. There it is.
Man. I said get
yeah,
off
I don't know.
my lawn now.
I don't think I closed it, but it's possible I did. I didn't see what he's bringing in, but I'm guessing... Ooh, Machop. This could be dumb, because we're a little injured. I'm going to go ahead and try the Confusion. Psyduck's not been proving to be super defensive, so if it takes a hit, I don't know if it's going to make it through. Hit yourself, hit yourself, hit yourself. Alright, we can take another one of those. That's the best you got. Hit yourself, hit yourself, hit yourself. No! What's the point of confusing you if you're not going to do anything about it? Alright, but we've been outspeeding. We should be able to handle this. Good work, Psyduck! Alright. I would not hate a Machop. I gotta figure out... I can't remember where Machops are generally found. Is that usually like a rock tunnel catch? I would not hate one of those on the team. Machop's one of those Pokemon that I've like never used in a proper playthrough. Nope, Mara, you can't evolve. That I've never used a proper playthrough. I've actually used Machamps way more times in like when I've played Pixelmon and stuff. And so I love using Machamp when I'm playing Pixelmon. I don't know if I've ever really used one in an actual playthrough, which is kind of funny. So I wouldn't be mad at finding one of those. Although at this point I'm already kind of in a position like I have a water type, but then I've got ground, fairy, poison, dark. Like I don't have the normal type breakdown that you would see on a team. Like Usually I've got like one of these in supplement to my normal typing core, and I've just kind of got a random mishmash of things. Oh, no problem. His ace is 26. His other two are 25. All right, good to know. Good to know. Thank you, Flagon. Yeah, there was no rush on that. I was trying to think. So you said, well, we should have dig by 20 on Sandy, right? So, yeah, even if we don't get the TM here at Cerulean, then we should be more than okay for having a ground type move on our ground type to take on Surge. That should make that pretty easy. We can also get a Diglett there in Diglett Cave. That's really the only option in that cave, so. I can see this being a long and annoying fight. Let us instead... Let's bring Rattata back in. I love this Rattata. Supersonic. We avoided that attack. Alright. We have not learned Hyper Fang yet. We learned... Does Super Fang come before Hyper Fang? Or is Hyper Fang one of those moves that they've removed from... No, I'm probably going to stick with the Pikachu. Like, I know it's got perfect IVs and stuff, but honestly, I don't care all that much. Again, IVs don't... like, it's nice icing, but even a garbage IV Pokemon in a normal story playthrough can do just fine. So I don't think it's too broken, and I'm not going to teach it all the, like, special moves and stuff, so I think it'll be alright. I'm going to stick with its normal level up moveset for the most part. And I mean, if it goes down or whatever, then obviously we'll have to come up with a new option, but... I'm a camper. My girlfriend's a magnetic. Alright. I forget... Oh, well... I forget where we get cut, but obviously we get cut on SSAN from the captain there. We'll have to come back. I don't think I could have... He didn't seem to be making any indication that he was going to move out. Hyper Fang is at 21. Alright, so we're kind of close to that. In fact, let's get even closer. We took Leafa off the team. Sparkles could handle it for sure, but let's bring Rattata back in. Oh, you know what happened on Time Shot today? So Win and I were co-streaming, and I made a comment of her not paying attention to chat, and right after I finished a creeper... Nice. Nice. When did you and Win start co-streaming? Because I came in with Mara's raid, and I stuck around for a little bit. I didn't get to stick around for a real long time. So was it before or after that? Its last move is Double Edge at 27. Wait, whose last move? Pikachu's? It was after. Got it. Got it. Yeah, because I was there. She was working on her nether tunnel for a bit. And I had to pop off shortly after. Got it. Do I think that's going to work? Yeah, alright. Alright, so Wild Squirtle in Cerulean. Not bad. It didn't, the Creeper didn't take a nice build with it or anything. That's the most annoying thing about those things, is that they just destroy stuff. I don't mind getting blown up so much as I mind all my terrain. You're in the excavation desert. Oh yeah, that can be dangerous out there. That's not real properly lit up. Especially because as we've excavated, we've kind of expanded beyond where we originally were at. And so it gets dangerous out there. Alright, I think we'll leave Rage King up front. Although, realistically, I like turtles too. Realistically, water type? I mean, obviously for random trainer battles. We don't really have... Like, it's Blaine and Gary before I think a water type's useful again, so not super critical that we get this Psyduck leveled up, but it's always good to have a water type. What was this, an Oddish? Let's bring Rattata back in. I think I know for sure that I want Sparkles, our Pikachu. I want this Rattata. And I think Sandshrew probably for sure on the team. Navi is a close second. Psyduck's definitely a potential switch out. Problem with the Little Lock is that your months typically stop learning moves around 20s and 30s. Yeah, but if they've learned all their best moves by the 20s and 30s, that's not so much an issue for me. Like, we've already got Crunch. We're gonna get Hyper Fang here in a couple levels. Like, that's all I need on Rattata. I don't need anything else. You switch your Pokemon. What was it, a Pidgey? We'll stand for Pidgey. Well, I mean, that's kind of the... It's not the problem, it's the upside to a little like yeah, you're stuck with pre-evolute Pokemon, but they learn things so much
I
quicker.
said get off my lawn now.
Gift Squirtle requires 60 caught mons. Alright. I guess we've already caught a Squirtle, so I'm not super worried about it. But we already had like 53, and that was before we caught Charmander and Squirtle. I don't know if the Charmander counted, because it was a gift, not a catch, so I don't know if it would count that. But I don't think we'll have any trouble with that, because by the time we get there, because that's probably, what, Vermilion, so we'll probably have, 3 routes available to us right there. Yeah. That's not something that bothers me, because if they already know all their best moves, what do I need them to learn more for? I find that the lack of them evolving removes some of the interest, just because it's interesting as they keep changing forms and things like that, but, I don't know, it's easily overlooked. The nice thing about, like, these games is, we're gonna get lots of TMs probably, and then they're all reusable, so we can just throw TMs on people as needed. Alright, finish this off with a scratch. Boom, baby! There we go. Finally a level for Rage. Well, I guess he's leveled once or twice before this, but still. I'm doing so much battling. It's like,
Sir,
come on.
I protest. I am not a married man.
I wasn't even raging, so no Krabby. Yeah, now that he's level... I guess he's still our lowest level. Let's bring Clefairy. Hey, Flyguy, while you're looking at movesets, when does Clefairy learn a fairy move? Not that this region is really going to get much use out of a fairy type. So many poison types flying around, it's really kind of detrimental, realistically. No dark types, or not a lot of fighting types. But, oh, I should have done double slap, I'm not sure what I was thinking there. Leer. But I'd love for this thing to know Moonblast or something like that. Man, you only hit twice with that? Come on, Navi, you got this. Disarming Voice at level 1, Moonblast at 46? Holy cow. Even as a... Well, I guess it probably... Because it's a stone evolution, it doesn't get any boost by not evolving for levels and stuff, probably. Because they don't really learn moves after you stone evolve them, right? So, yeah. Alright. Again, it's not so much an issue. I guess that'll be super useful for... Nice. Good work. It'll be super useful probably for Bruno, if it survives that long. But, 46, probably we're done with most of the other gyms by then, so... You said the wrong place. Moonblast is 28. Oh, okay. That sounds more like it. Alright, thank you for looking that up. Alright, and I think that's this route. We got this coach trainer. Lure. These coach trainers are tough. It might even be a good idea for us to run back and heal before we do that. Let's look at the team real quick. Yeah, I'm going to do that real quick. Just because these I guess there's not really a run. I'm pressing B, but it's not changing the speed of anything. These coach trainers, we battled a couple of them previously. Let's get ready. So plants, raspberry. Alright. Yeah, we gotta go get that Pokeball too. Got distracted by Squirtle, didn't even see that over there. Yeah, we battled one had a Bulbasaur, one had a Meowth or something, and both of those were tough battles. Came close on a couple of our mons there. Back at it. Oh, I don't know what this guy's gonna have. I'm thinking I want to switch Sandy up, I think. Sandy doesn't have a ton of utility move-wise. We'll leave Rage King up. Leave him there. I don't know what this guy's gonna have. I know it'll be tough though. Ooh, one of the things we do need to change. Options. Why? I wanted to attack speed fast for one. Battle style set. Wanted to do that. Everybody always gets all upset with me because I don't do that generally. And in like my normal playthroughs, I like having the option just because that's how I've always played the game. It just doesn't cross my mind to do it. But with the streaming ones, I'm not so concerned with whether or not we succeed or not. Kind of handicap. Oh, there's some item over there too. Man, lots of items. Psyduck. Did we just get like super lucky to see a Squirtle that early? My guess is they're pretty rare spawns. We did not see a Bulbasaur when we went through Viridian. There's a Venonat. I know one of the guys I was watching when this first came out, he got like a shiny Venonat. He like walked onto this route and there was just like a shiny Venonat sitting there. It's like, oh man! Yeah, I assume they're like the 1% spawn or whatever on this route. So every route's got like a super rare. Okay, battle turn. I think we're ready. We'll do Bill. Let's do this trainer, and then we'll do Bill. There he is, popular for dates. I'm proudly independent coach trainer at a date spot. I'll let you know, pretty strong. What about? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, cross your fingers. Let's hope this goes well. Says special spot. Yeah, I mean, but whatever that means. Okay, Machop. Rage King, I think, had like 3-shot the last Machop. Level 16. We are a little under-leveled for this. Let's see what Rage King can do. I think Mara, she's a poison type, so she can probably. Okay, so we can probably 3-shot this thing. Let's see what he does to us, though. Ooh, Seismic Toss. Ouch. We can take at least one more of those. So before we switch, let's get another Confusion. Hopefully we can get the Confusion state? Status? Maybe? Yes! Alright. Hit yourself, hit yourself, hit yourself, hit yourself, hit yourself. Yes! Okay, good. Then Psyduck can handle this, no problem. Yeah. I'm on board. Let's do it, Rage King away! Awesome, that was a clutch Confusion. Good work. Alright. Am I the one who was coached? I guess. Decent money there. Cut is called Chop Down and Surf is called Sea Skim. Yeah, see, like, that's the thing. I don't know, like, why do you... It's been cut for 20 years. Like, kids know what cut means. Like, why are we calling it Chop Down now? It just seems silly. And Sea Skim, like, that's stupid. We're surfing. Especially because in this game, you're literally on a surfboard. You're not riding on the back of a Pokemon even. You're literally on a surfboard. It just seems silly. Some of those things just didn't need to change. I'm not going to get too salty about it, but it's just silly. But anyway, cinematic. I love all these little cinematic cutscene type things they put into the game. It's so much more meaningful when you're not like, just like, you know, scrolling through a text box like with everything else. Nidorino. That's interesting. Doesn't he normally turn into a Clefairy or something? Hiya, I'm a Pokemon. No, I mean, I'm Bill. Call me Bill. I'm a true blue Pokemon maniac. Hey, what's that skeptical look? I'm not joshing you, pal. I screwed up an experiment, got combined with a Pokemon, so how about it? Help me out here. Yeah, we're good guys. I'm gonna click inside the teleporter so you can run the cell separation system for me. You can do it from that PC over there. You're gonna do it for me, right? Don't let me hanging. I'm counting on you, pal. Yeah. Do we get something special? Green says something about a teleporter. You better get in there, Bill, or I'm gonna cell separate something else. Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like he's... Even in like the anime stuff, I think he was a Clefairy. Wasn't he? That's such a cute... I mean... We're here, and we've got opposable thumbs. And we're not an Nidorino. So, I mean, I think that makes us the most qualified person in the room to press the start button. Yeah, thanks, bud. I owe you one. Hey, you've got your Pokemon box right there in your bag. Good job. If you ever catch too many Pokemon, your box gets full, send some of those Pokemon to Professor Oak. I bet he'll be mighty thankful. Oh, look at me. I forgot my own head. If it weren't attached, I should be doing something to thank you. You did save me after all. Here, maybe this'll do. An SS ticket. There was a giant Dragonite instead. And they went to Bill. Oh, that was... They went to Bill's, and that was the episode on the cliff with the giant Dragonite or whatever. He wasn't a giant Dragonite, but there was a giant Dragonite. Yeah, I remember that episode. That cruise ship, the SS Anne, pulls into port in Vermilion City. They invited me to some party on board, but I can't stand fancy gatherings. Why don't you go instead of me? There are a couple of tickets there, so you have some fun with a friend or something. All right. Let's see what Pikachu wants. Pikachu's scared? It's all right, girl. Sparkles was completely surprised as Bill emerged from the smoke. Alright, so somebody... so like, there's a Pikachu in the anime, I think it's like Richie's Pikachu or something, has like a little hair flip, and apparently you can do that by I think you gotta do it on like the touch screen or something. So I don't know if I can do that when I'm docked here. That might be something I've gotta do off camera. Because I don't really want to do a lot of dress up, but I do like that stuff weirds me out, but the little hair flip thing, messing with its hairstyle, that could be interesting. Alright. There we go. We took care of Bill. We should be all set to leave Cerulean now. Large Pidgey. Got to keep my eye out for shinies. We do have shiny claws and effects. If we see a shiny Pokemon, it can go on the team. Hold on. What was that? Oh. No, let me up. Hey, give me back my Pokeball! Wait, is this like a Squirtle Squad Squirtle that steals something from her and then dashes off? That's hilarious. Oh, how could it do such a thing? I need to keep an eye on this house. Get back here. So Squirtle steals from her. Oh man, they could have like given the Squirtle the little Squirtle Squad glasses even. That would have been hilarious. Huh, I thought I saw something spawned over there. I thought it was a Poliwag. But I also looked at Poliwag because Poliwag was another one I wanted to use. And I don't think you can get them until, like, the Victory Road route either. Oops. They got wrecked, Pika. That is a big raspberry. Alright. Yeah, we wouldn't have figured that out on our own, Pikachu. Thank you so much. Let's see what these people have to say. Look what Team Rocket have done to my house. And they stole my TM. Only they could teach me. Okay. Good, good, good. So we can get Dig. Not that we won't have it well before Surge anyway, but we're going to teach that to a couple of people probably. If we can defeat this Rocket Grunt. Now this guy... I think this guy is single-handedly responsible for killing like half my team when we did the Dice Lock. I don't know if he still has a Drowsy, but I believe at that time he did. So I'm going to switch Rattata up. Hey, stay out. It's not your yard, huh, me? I'm an innocent bystander. Don't you believe me? We'll see if he still has his Drowsy. They've changed up some things, obviously. Because, like, the guy on the Nugget Bridge is supposed to have a Mankey. But let's see what this guy got. Raticate. Alright. Definitely not a Drowsy. 22, 23, and 24. Alright. Crunch. Ouch. Ideal. Oof. Good work. I think we might be able to finish this with a quick attack. So let's do that. Boom, baby! Oh, I'm so hyped for this Rattata. I think we had... When we played through Sun... When we played through Sun, we used the Raticate for a little while at least. Boris, I think his name was, or something. Okay, I'll return the TM I stole. Got Dig. I'm trying to think. Have we... I think that blind run was the only run through Sun we've done on the channel. Alright, awesome. Let's teach Dig to a couple of people. Wow, everybody can learn Dig? That seems weird. Place of Dig. I'm not going to teach it to everyone, but I will for sure teach it to our ground type. And then... Virtue Road, Roots, and the route you found, Squirtle. Oh, we can get Poliwag up? Oh yeah, 25 is up there. Interesting. Feel like Dig would also be useful on Rattata. I feel like that one makes sense. Oh, after getting so it's a surf one. Okay. I'm going to get rid of Bite, because it doesn't make sense to have both Bite and Crunch. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Red Archer 6685. Welcome, welcome. To Dig. Good to go. And we've got a water type now. I was going to say, what? Rage King can't? But everybody but Rage King can't. So we're going to teach Scald to our Psyduck here as well. We'll just get rid of Tail Whip for the time being. Thank you for the stickers. Thank you. I don't actually get anything from Sparks as a non-partner, but glad to see you're enjoying your stay. Ooh, Seismic Toss. Can we learn that? I think this would be another good one for Sandy. Poison Sting's really not going to be useful, probably. Listen, old man.
I should get off my lawn now.
Alright. That works. Sparkles and Psyduck can learn Payday. Interesting. Alright, I think that's probably good enough for the time being. Now, we should be able to get out of Cerulean now. I think we need Cut to go that direction, which we do not have just yet. Ooh, what do you got? What do you got from your Rattata? Got an item? What do you got? Nope. Do not want to relax. We got things to do. Trying to get to Surge. I don't know if that's going to happen today. Took us an hour to get out of Cerulean. Oh, wait, this Route 5. If we go this way, we might be able to catch something. Alright. What do we... Abra. I think you have to sneak up on Abras. Question is, do I even want an Abra? Because honestly, I don't think... Oh wait, this is a duplicate anyway. Jigglypuff! Yeah, I think you have to sneak up on them or they teleport away. But... Like, even with TMs and stuff, will Abra learn any... Well, I guess, yeah, with TMs it must be able to, because we can use Abra on Little Cup and stuff, and it's actually super useful. So I guess if I got decent TMs, I could potentially use an Abra, but it's not going to be... It's not going to be something that it's going to learn anything by level up more than likely without evolution. Never to level 19. Jigglypuff could be interesting, although I already have Clefairy. Growlithe, Jigglypuff, Abra, or Chansey. Take a pick. Pidgeotto? Actually, I'm going to catch this. It's still a duplicate because we already have Blathers, the Pidgey. But this is a large Pidgeotto, which will probably... if I can catch it here in the center. Not a great one, but we'll see how it goes. 1, 2, 3... Oh, we actually got it. All right. That should be some good experience for the folks. Wait, you said Growlithe. Growlithe could be interesting. Jigglypuff learns Zero Fairy moves. Yeah. Jigglypuff did not get as much love as Clefairy with that change, probably. Growlithe could be good. I think we can get Growlithe in a couple of other places as well. But it would not be the worst thing in the world to start working on our fire type. I've used Growlithe before too, but it's either that or Ponyta, unless I want to use Charmander. 3 Great Balls, nice. Yeah, I don't think I want to use my catch. It's a tiny Growlithe. I don't think I want to use my catch on Jigglypuff here, because again, we've got Clefairy. On any other run, I'd be like all over that Jigglypuff, but alright, this is the daycare. I think, let me look at my box. There might be, it might be worth popping somebody in here. Maybe if we're not using them really at the moment. Hold on, I got this Rattata. Let's send these to the professor right now so I don't get them confused. Yeah. Ooh. Sent him 5 Rattata.
My baby!
Growlithe had a much better moveset. It does now. Actually, I saw that. Somebody was playing with him, and it like, learns Outrage and, like, all other kinds of... Okay, I want to look. Oh, no. I'm not trying to send people to the professor. In-party move Pokemon. Yeah, somebody was... I thought I had heard somebody say before that you could mark Pokemon as, like, favorites or whatever. Like in Pokemon Go. And I wanted to do that for the Pokemon I've actually caught. Because, like, there's no second... I wish there was, like, a secondary box or something where I could put actual ones I'm using as opposed to... But, alas, no. Wow. Yeah, let's go get a Growlithe. Sounds good. Let's swing back up Route 5. Ooh, hello. Ooh, Trace is down there. Yeah, let's go get a Growlithe. That'll be good. That moveset sounds amazing. And if we could evolve it, then we'd have a pretty sweet ride Pokemon too, I think. But that is not to be. Alright. Hey, Growlithe, jump right on. I was worried that we were gonna have a Jigglypuff pop up underneath us or something. Which again, I wouldn't be too mad about, I guess. But let's just not play around. Let's give this thing a Raspberry. Great Ball. Okay. Oh, you jumping little puppy. There we go. Nice. That should be sufficient, I would think. Yeah, alright. Flygon, I've been doing nicknames from the crowd. Ooh, actually, we need to nickname some of those other Pokemon. I've been doing nicknames from the crowd, so if you've got any nickname suggestions for Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirrel, or Growlithe? Yeah, Growlithes are dogs that look like tigers. I think even... Oh, Rattata's evolving. No, you're not. I think even its Pokedex entry, it's like, the puppy Pokemon. Duke? Alright. Works for me. Yeah, see? Puppy Pokemon. A Pokemon with a friendly nature, however, it will bark fiercely at anything invading its territory. Alright, sweet. That is a nice get. Alright, so let's do this. Let's go back to our box. Growlithe. I think I want to add Growlithe to the party. I think we might put Mara in the box for the time being. I think she could be useful later on, like with Erica and stuff. But I think for why don't you want your Arena Evolve? I'm not here for. Oh, so Cactus, we're specifically doing a Nuzlocke variant called the Little Lock, which is we can't evolve our Pokemon. We're doing no evolutions at all. We can only use first stage Pokemon or Pokemon that can't evolve. So they're not allowed to evolve. All right, this guy was going to be Duke. So it's just a specific challenge mode that we're doing right now. Only first stage Pokemon, so all of these will stay, unevolved the entire run. Okay, and he's level 13. which is not. In fact, let's look at the summary. Let's see what we're working with here. Timid, which is not gonna be great, right? That's lowers attack, raises speed. Ooh. That's okay. We'll make him... A lot of those moves we were looking forward to are physical. But that's okay. That's fine. We'll make him more special. Special Growlithe. He's special. And I think I want to move him up front since he's a little lower level. And let's take him out of his Pokeball for the time being. It'll be fun to have Growlithe wandering around with us. Right. Good to go. Oh, what a good boy. Alright, Trace was over here. So let's talk to him. Oh, hey! Or Kuya, right. We're calling him Kuya. Seems like we can't pass through the gate here. I mean, the boosted... Ooh, there's a Pokeball bit. The boosted speed will certainly be nice. But the underground path should take us to Vermilion City. It's a bit dark and spooky, though. Huh? Hold still for a sec, Tort. Bro? You want to back off a bit there? Wondering what that sparkling thing was. This was stuck in your hair. I got a revive. How did I get a revive stuck in my hair? Not that that's going to be useful to us doing it. I was like, revives can heal Pokemon that have been knocked out in battle. I have a few extras, so here, take some of mine too. No, I don't. I really... Okay, we'll sell them. It'll be fine. Well, yeah, now that we've got Growlithe. Well, here, take one. I guess normally you wouldn't get Growlithe on that route either. Normally, yeah, a lot of these routes are not, like, super unique. Normally that'd be, like, Oddishes or something again. Like, it's all the same Cerulean stuff, basically. You got it for that talking Pokemon? Oh, wow, there's a person after all. Well, I guess that's good to hear. Abra, Jigglypuff, and Chansey. I guess we could try for a Chansey. Technically, a Chansey would be legal. Since we use first stage and single stage in the little lock, technically speaking. Alright, I'm hyped about this Growlithe, though. Do a couple of battles. What's up, dude? My Pokemon's on my shoulder, but let me know with its tail when there's an item on the ground nearby. I think I caught several Chanseys somewhere already. I think Mount Moon, maybe there was a bunch of Chanseys? I've caught several. It might be super rare on this route, though. Those were not, like, encounter Pokemon. They were just, like, leveling. Growlithe is so cute. I love the following thing being back. That's awesome. And I love that you can, like, have your starter Pokemon, like, with you, and then also another one. It's so good. I guess we pop a lure. Although I want to save those for, like, shiny hunting and stuff. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that for that would be shiny. I've caught at least 2 Chanseys already, but yeah, they're... that's the nice thing about the overworld thing. Like, even if they're rare, like, you're gonna see them. Just because you can see everything. Yeah, I know. But money is gonna be kind of... from everyone I've heard who's played this, like, money is kind of a premium, just because, like, you have to do so much catching that you're gonna always be buying Pokeballs and stuff. So I don't really want to waste them now. Especially because, like, I don't really care about getting Chansey so much. So I don't want to waste a lure to get one when I don't actually care if I get one. Let's battle these guys. I think one of these guys is a Squirtle or something. Again, they've changed a lot of the trainers around. Some of the key ones that I, like, remember what they should have not been right. So, alright, staying true. It's not going to be a great one for Duke. Well, yeah, we do get a fair amount through, like, every trainer battle we do, we get some. For sure, and we found a lot, but I'm also not great at the whole throwing thing, so we're wasting a lot more than we're needing to, probably. Let's get Rage King back out here. Give this Scald a shot. I've not used Scald yet since we caught it. Alright, not bad. Good work, Rage King. Ooh, close. Nidoran. Probably we can handle that. Oh wait, we've got Confusion. We could have done that. But this will be Stab at least. Alright, we'll finish off with the confusion. Ooh, but we got the burn. Nice! So this should be weaker. Oh, yeah. Good to go. Hurt by the burn. Finish off with the confusion. And Rage King should ding over to level 16 for this. Which will be fantastic. Camper Ricky, I just can't win! Yeah, Route 11 will be a good one. We'll want to pick up a Psychic type over there. Mr. Mime would be fun. Yeah, no, we're good to go. Does she have the Squirtle? I mean, they may have just changed them up. Somebody on this route usually has a Squirtle. But it may not even be these people. There's a handful of trainers on this route. I know one of the guys usually has a Butterfree. She's got a Nidoran female. So we'll see what the levels are. 15. Yeah, I don't want to risk Duke. He sounds like he's going to be too useful for me to take chances. Ooh, let's bring Sandy in. Sandy knows Dig now. That'll be super effective. Let's give that a go. All right, sounds good, Flygon. Actually, once we get to Vermilion, we might be taking a short break ourselves. Finish off these trainers. Might be able to go a little longer tonight. We generally do about 2 hours, but we might go a little longer tonight. But I do want to take a break there in the middle just to be safe. Should every hour or so get up and walk around, and I generally don't do that because I only stream for 2 hours. So it's like, Oh wow, that did literally nothing. I think Seismic Toss... Is Seismic Toss weight related? Or is that level related? I can't really remember how that works out. But we'll go for it. We'll dig it up. Stab and dig should probably... Alright, so she is down for the count. 2 Great Balls from her. Oop. We got nabbed. Bum, 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 bum. Alrighty, what do we... Oh, sorry. Let's try and catch this thing. Ooh, way overshot that. My wife was heading out, so I muted and looked away for a second there. Forgot what we were doing. Get caught, get caught? No. I'd love the experience, I guess, but okay, we'll do this one last one. And if this doesn't catch. Okay. All right. A little bit of experience points there. Yeah, in this game, it definitely feels like, ooh, we got a ground with catch combo. Go for shiny. In this one, if you get to 31 catches, I think you're pretty much max shiny odds. Obviously, if you have a shiny charm or something, that helps too. But all right, what do you got, old man? And then also, like, if you're at the 31 combo, I don't know if it's like every Pokemon you encounter or every Pokemon of that species will have like 4 max IVs or something. That's not a big combo. That's a pretty sweet deal. But it's a lot of Pokeballs too. Eevee. Duke is definitely underleveled for this area. I'll have to do some catch grinding to get him up to snuff. Eevee. What is it, level 16? I think we'll let Sandy do it. Sandy's defenses are high enough that I trust her to last long enough to finish her opponent, even if she doesn't have... Seismic Toss was kind of garbage. Although, I have to remember... Ouch, critical hit. I have to remember that Jigglypuff is also part Fairy type, so when I tried it before, that wasn't really super indicative of what we can expect from it. Ouch! That's a strong Eevee. My defenses are pretty good. Yeah, that wasn't great. Alright, let's try Dig. Ouch. Alright, if this isn't going to be a two-shot, then we probably need to get Sandy out. Just because this Eevee's actually doing pretty good. Ooh! Good, good, good. Alright, that's fine. Let's just Swift. A full restore? Oh, wow. I've not seen a lot of healing. Okay, no big deal. We could bring in Sparkles and do double kick, but I don't want to. Sparkles is too overleveled as it is. Hey, Jay, how's it going, buddy? Thank you so much for the host. I greatly appreciate it. I gotta raise those alerts up a little bit. It was overlapping with the text box there. Quick host while I chase down Giver. Sounds like a plan. No problem. No problem. One Seismic Toss should finish it off. Ooh, hopefully Eevee doesn't finish me off. No. Alright, we're good. In Sandy's defenses we trust. There we go. Route 12 has Crappy 2. Which one's Route 12? Yeah, I guess every trainer we're beating is giving us a handful of Poké Balls, so should be able to keep up. Guard spec. After Route 11. Really? Route 12 comes after Route 11. Which one was 11? Was that the PowerPoint? Power plant? But that wouldn't be right. Is Route 12 the one that connects south to Fuchsia? Vermilion. Yeah, so that's the one like the Snorlax is on down south. The one with all the bird catchers and the docks and the fishermen and yeah. Alright, let's Ooh, that was a terrible throw. Can I get that one back? Why is that such weak sauce? Come on. There we go. It's like I'm doing the same motion every time, and sometimes it's just garbage, and sometimes it works great. I don't understand these mechanics very well. $36. That was not very much experience. Not gonna bother catching Pidgeys. Alright. Woo! Alright, let's take on the Sailor. He's probably gonna have a Machop or something. We'll get Rage King back out. Sailor Elijah. Tentacle. Alright. It's fun. It's probably gonna be like level 17, 16. Alright. Let's bring Rage King in and try out our Confusion. Well, hold on. These things are super specially defensive. Unless I want a huge pain in the butt battle. Heck, let's bring Rattata in. Let's do that. Going for its special defenses is not going to work, especially when it's non-stab Confusion. That's just gonna... It feels like it should be good, but it's not going to be. You know that already. Alright, that's alright. Kalar can handle it. Unfortunately, can't nickname this Rattata, and it didn't come with an interesting nickname, so I'm going to call her Kalar. But she's going to be Rattata in our hearts. Come on, yes! Crunch. Boom, baby. Atta girl. Atta girl. Huzzah, you're too good. That is correct. You are correct, sir. We are too good. Alright. Did we catch anything on this route? I guess not, right? We'll just catch this Jigglypuff. Because why not? No, I don't think we had yet. Because everything, even if we've encountered something, they've all been duplicates thus far. Whoa! Floating balloon Jigglypuff. Come back to the middle. I have not quite mastered... Not quite mastered. Oh! Come on. Throwing to the side. Should practice that off camera. Come back out here and find some Jigglypuffs or whatever, practice throwing them inside. Because, like, it's just like the motion controls are a little wonky. There we go. Sanger level 18. Nice. Jigglypuff. I'm making the mistake now of transferring all this stuff back to the professor. It's probably not what I should be doing, because eventually I'm going to want to complete the Poké... Ooh, wow, Sandy took a beating. Let's heal Sandy real quick, because my team's kind of... Like, I eventually want to do the Pokédex. Most of what I'm catching isn't super rare, I guess, but just to keep my box clean. And actually, I want to use another one of these on Rage King. Here we go. Alright, looking good. Duke is definitely going to be a detriment, but I want him to get more experience, so that's what we'll do. We've done a double battle. When you're set up for a double battle, why don't they just let you do a double battle? This seems silly, because like we did one against Jesse and James. It's like clearly it's something that's been programmed. They're capable of doing it. I love Charmander. Squirtle is my all-time favorite Pokemon, but I have so much love for the original Kanto starters. It's just amazing. Level 15. Yeah, we'll switch. Let's bring our Psyduck back in. So yeah, what I think we'll do is we'll probably go do our encounters in Diglett Cave and on Route 11. But I'll probably save the Route 11 trainers for another time. Maybe I'll do them off camera, and we'll do them next episode or whatever. There we go. Take that, Charmander. Because I want to get onto SSN. I think we're gonna go through until Surge, one way or the other. It may be a little longer than our normal streams. Normally we go 2 hours, but I want to get Surge in. So we'll get through. We'll do SSN. We'll do Surge, and whatever time that makes that, then we'll call it there. So we probably got. I would imagine at least another hour of the stream. I would think. Okay, here we go. This could be interesting. Unless it's super counters when there are only 4 mons you can choose from. Diglett, Zubat, Mr. Mime, and Druddy. Hey, we're gonna Diglett. Let's see, 15. We do have Ember. Let's just see how this goes. I don't think a Bellsprout is going to one-shot. Ooh, but that did really well. All right. Okay, good. I'm on board. Let's do it. Duke can finish off the Bellsprout. That's his only Pokemon. Awesome. Like, there's nothing wrong with Drowsy or Mr. Mime. I might go Mr. Mime just because I think that'll be interesting. Never used a Mr. Mime before. And Kaze will hate that. If he was actually lurking and still here, he'd be raging at the thought of me doing Mr. Mime. So that's a good Kaze check. 3 levels away from Flamethrower. That's not too bad. Forget an old move. Takedown? No, we're going to keep moves. Takedown, I don't want to deal with the recoil. And we do have the Headbutt TM, so if we need a stronger normal move on Growlithe, then we'll do that. Lord High Fixer is now hosting. Hey, Fix, how's it going, buddy? Thank you so much for the host. I greatly appreciate it. 2 Great Balls. Don't mind if I do. Alright. Looking good. Alright, let's heal. And then... Why you no get Eevee? I decided I didn't want Eevee. I think at one point I was thinking I was gonna get Eevee. I might have told you I was getting Eevee, but I didn't really like Eevee. But I need Eevee. You need like an actual Eevee to complete your Pokédex or something. You can catch Eevees in the wild. This is not about you, Tor. Yeah, I know. I decided I just don't like Eevee as much, and I don't like the version exclusives in the Eevee version as much. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna get Pikachu. Like, I think when I had asked my community and stuff, how would you like to trade your Geodude for my Geodude? I do not have a Geodude, and I hate Alolan Geodude, so I will pass. Ensuring high level Pokemon are stronger, but all Pokemon have weaknesses too based on their types. Basically, you're gonna give me tutorial stuff. One of my Pokemon was poisoned the other day. He heals on poisoning. Yeah, okay, so they did keep that mechanic. That's good at least. What I'm gonna do, Fix, is I'm gonna keep an eye out in Pokemon Go for the version exclusives. Usually, most of those are pretty common around me, so I'll probably catch one of those and transfer them in, and then when I transfer them in, I can trade them to you, and you can complete your Pokedex or something if that's what you're worried about. Really? There's no way that's true. Is there? Is it? Really? That's stupid. Why would they do that? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Well, I mean, that's a ridiculous expectation. It's like, what, I'm going to buy 2 Switches to trade with myself? What do you got, Duke? I thought for sure I could just finish the Pokedex with Go. That feels like the only reason to actually connect Go? I'm confused. And did it let you do the Eevee, but not another one? Alright, let me look here. So, I want to send to the professor. I want to clear out the box real quick. Oh, no. This one and... Or wait, no, Jigglypuffs are actual encounter, isn't it? So yeah, just these 2 are getting sent to the professor. When you select switch from within Go, the list shrinks down, and the Eevee exclusives I have, nope. Huh. But it should have let you transfer in an Eevee at least, because you can catch Eevees in the wild. Unless that is only, Well, no, because the person I was watching had Pikachu... Let's go Pikachu, but they found Eevees down near Fuchsia City on, like, the bicycle route. Weird. That's really weird, Fix. I'm gonna have to look into that more. Alright, so let's just do our encounters here so I don't have to think about it later. See if we can't get ourselves and carry my Switch every day. I've never done the traveling with the Switch as I probably should. As, like, I normally probably would think about. I'm gonna put Sandy up front, I think. So is the chance I get stuck at work. Ice brain. Yeah, I mean, that's a good idea. I've not had mine for very long. The one time where Can I catch these Machops? Or is it just, this path is closed because Diglett tugged too many holes, or filling the holes, why don't you challenge me? Okay, so I can't encounter stuff in here until after the... Oh no, there's Digletts. Alright. I'll say, it'd be a little weird for them to not let me get a Diglett before the gym. That's the whole reason this route is here. So that you can have a ground type before the gym. Especially for, like, I guess the Eevee version, where they've got Ekans instead of Sandshrews. Although by this point, you could easily have, like, a Nidoking or something, too. Alright, we're level 21. Hyper Fang? Yes! I'm excited about that. I'm gonna get rid of Super Fang. That's not something I'm gonna use. I don't want to take half their HP, I want to take all of it! You do like the Pokeball controller? See, most of the people who... Ooh, no, you can't evolve. Most of the people who I've watched who have been using it have, like, switched back to a Joy-Con before too long. It didn't sound like it was the most ideal, so that's interesting to hear that you actually like it. I didn't want to spend the money. Most people I had heard weren't liking it as much. And so I was like, well, if it's not even a good... It also auto-spins Oh, so it works as, like, a Pokeball Plus, or... whatever Pokemon Go Plus thing as well. I guess that's cool. I didn't know it did that. That might have been useful. But again, it's such a... Well, although honestly, if it's also functioning as one of those things for Pokemon Go, that's something that would have been interesting to play around with. All right, let's... Yeah, it's definitely pricey. They're like $60 or something a piece. And like for me, I'm like, well, if it's not even like as functional, like if it's less functional than a normal Joy-Con, then I'm like, the only real benefit then is that it's got a Mew in it, and I didn't want a Mew enough to spend all that money on it. But I didn't know that it also had that extra Pokemon Go functionality. That might have auto-spinning Pokestops. That might have. You can also take Mons on a walk with you and level them. Huh. Well, see, that's good to know. I did not know that. I might look into that again then. Put that on my wish list. Right. Yeah, I remember. I think it was Heart Gold Soul Silver came with like a little Pokeball Tamagotchi type deal. Ooh, wow, this Rattata is high level. Came with a little Tamagotchi type deal. Yeah, the Pokewalker. And I actually used that. I would put Pokemon in there, and you could like catch Pokemon on that, like that were exclusive. You couldn't really get them in game, but you could get them on that walker thing. I liked that. So it's basically that plus an auto Pokestop spinner. That's good to know. I might look into it. I'm going into the shop. So on my way to work tomorrow morning, I'm stopping into the shop and gonna pick up Smash Bros. Ultimate. I might look and see what the prices are locally. That Rattata really hurt, Sandy. You have a clear protective shell on it. So you bought a protective case for the Pokeball? Is that what you're saying? That really did not do much. Let me switch. Smashers are pre-downloaded. Yeah, I am not one for I'm not one for digital copies of stuff. You're getting Smash Ultimate and a Switch for Christmas. Nice! That'll be an exciting Christmas flag, huh? Yeah, I'm buying it. The way my family's doing Christmas this year, we decided that buying everybody gifts was getting to be too much. I've got like 4 nieces and nephews now. So instead, we're just doing, we did like a random draw, so everybody's only got to get a gift for one person. Which means I'm only getting a gift from like one person for my family this year. My family's usually the only people who would probably buy video games, like Klungar and Bubba, my brothers, and things like that. So, since I am not getting a zip, let's finish this off as a zip. Yeah, kind of like a Secret Santa type deal. So like we're all buying stuff for the nieces and nephews, but the adults are only getting one gift from my side of the family this year. This my side of the family is the ones that would actually buy. Long story short, I don't expect to actually get any video games for Christmas, so I'm just buying myself. I'm not buying myself. I'm using money that I've gotten from donations as well as like commissions and stuff. I did a lot of like emotes and other art and stuff for Mara's channel. I made some merch art and her new channel art, and I did, all her emotes and things like that. I did some emotes for a couple other people and stuff. So I've been doing some art commissions, and with that money, I've saved up enough to get Smash Bros. As well as Let's Go here. So you're strong, you got me in a good mood, so take these. Buy Pikachu candies. Alright. I'm not sure what Pikachu candy does compared to the other stuff. Try species over and over, send them to the professor. Interesting. Yeah, I don't really trade in my consoles and stuff. I probably should have. But usually you don't get enough money, like in a GameStop or whatever situation, I don't normally get enough money for them to be worthwhile. So like I still have my Game Boy Color, sort of deal. Like and obviously a lot of that stuff is worthless. I should have at some point, but like at this point, they'll give me like $1 for it. So it's like, well, I might as well just hold on to it, or they won't take it at all. A lot of that stuff. So yeah, and eventually I'll have to just do a purge, but I don't know. Alright, healed up. Let's go do our encounter on Route 11 here, now that we've beaten that coach. I'll be happy. It was a new 3DS. It's obvious that 3DS will go by mine for Switch at some point, so I want to get back. Yeah, I mean, and that's fair. That's fair for sure. I still have like 3DS games that I'm playing, and since the Switch doesn't have backup compatibility, I'm not ready to get rid of my 3DS yet. But I bought mine used. Even my 3DS is used, so like it wasn't new when I got it, and it's not gonna be worth much now, for sure. Another lure. I don't really want to battle all these trainers today. I want to save these guys for later, because I do want to get down to the SSAN. You can sell that relic of the past for a lot on the internet. Which one? My Game Boy Color? Or my original, Yeah, I don't know. I like my Game Boy Color. It's a purple one, and it still has stickers on it from Pokemon Snap. From back when that was a thing. Like, it's nostalgic.
Sir,
I protest.
I am not a merry man.
Man, for a route that's normally crawling and drowsy and stuff, I'm seeing a lot of Pidgeys and Rattatas. Oh, he saw me. Darn it. Hello, do you use electricity safely at home? I don't know. If I don't see something here soon, I don't want to end up battling all these guys accidentally. We may save this route for another time. Because, like, I probably, no matter what we get, might not be switching. Wait. Crawling as in 25% chance? I don't... What is that a continuation of? I don't know what you're talking about there. Like, oh, got it. Yes. I mean, usually, like, I don't know the rates in like this game, but normally this route, like, the only thing worth catching on this route is usually Drowsies. Mr. Mime is 5%. Yeah, we may come back, because even if, like, Mr. Mime, if I get a Mr. Mime, he's also part fairy. That might be a Pokemon that I would switch Clefairy out for. Like, I'm interested in using Clefairy for sure, but I saw the sparkles around that large Rattata. I was like, oh my god, is that a shiny? But that was before I actually saw the Rattata. Because they actually look shiny on the overworld. I was worried that, like in Pokemon Go, you wouldn't see them as shiny until you encountered them. Okay, there's a Drowsy. I do think I want Mr. Mime. Oop! Hit a Rattata with Dupe's Claws. Oh. Too fast on that one. I shouldn't waste Pokeballs catching Rattatas. They're not going to be enough experience to be worthwhile. Yeah, we're gonna run away. I'm not wasting 2 Great Balls on it, that's for sure. So let's skirt around one more time. In fact, let's pop a lure. We've not used one of these yet. The default pick for Shroomish looks like the shiny version, pink mushroom, now instead of orange like it should be. Huh. So, like in Pokemon Go or whatever, shiny Shroomish looks orange. Okay, we've got a Pidgey. Or Pidgeotto. I think lures are based on... Ooh, Mr. Mime. Big ol' Mr. Mime. Hang on, buddy. Let's do it! Kaze is going to be so mad when he comes back and sees me using one of these. And it's actually a male Mr. Mime. Alright. Well, let's catch it before I can go in for nickname suggestions. Alright, come back to the middle, buddy. What are you doing, mate? Ooh. Nice, okay. Yeah, well, that was probably a good thing for him. He's gotten a lot more use out of that PS4 than he probably would be with a Switch. He got a good deal on that. Especially because most of like the Breath of the Wild he was playing was on an emulator anyway, I think, wasn't it? Wow, this is one bouncy little mime. Oh wow, that was the wrong direction. Great throw. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Please catch, please catch. No! Gosh darn it. I don't know that I trust that it's not going to run away. Let's try an nab area so it stops moving around so much. Alright. Great, I was hoping for an excellent there. He's caught. Please catch, please catch. Yes! We got it! Mr. Dimes. Yeah, there we go. That'll be good. Kays will love that when he comes back. Alright. Alright, so I think we probably will put Navi in the box for the time being. Just because if we can get Fairy type and Psychic on one, that's probably worth doing. And Kays will get so mad when he comes back and sees Mr. Mime following behind me. Alright, so awesome. So there's our Route 11 counter. So Lure to the rescue. Let's switch these out. Add to party in place of Navi. And we only lose one level on that exchange, so that's not too bad. And change name. Ooh, wait, it just said change markings. I wonder if that's the favoriting thing. Mr. Mime learns no fairy moves besides Dazzling Gleam. Well, Dazzling Gleam's not too bad. That's like the fairy move that most learn. And we might get a fairy TM at some point, because I feel like we... I've already seen, not to spoil it for anybody else, but I think here in Vermilion, we actually get the opportunity to battle the fairy leader from Alola. Mr. Dimes. Just because it's going to be hilarious. Let Mr. Dimes follow behind us. Alright. It's Kays' nightmare. Oh no, trainer. Gosh darn it. But yeah, again, the realistic thing is that, and actually this will be a much better upgrade, because like using a fairy type sounds great, but in a region where you don't really have any dark types, you get pretty scarce fighting types, almost no dragons. Like a fairy type really isn't all that useful. So fairy psychic though, fairy psychic could be terribly useful, because we got so many poison types around. Now obviously have a bit of a weakness then, but does psychic resist poison? Does that actually negate the poison weakness? Does it make it neutral? No, it doesn't. Yeah, I figured that'd be too much to hope for. There we go. Sandy leveled up, level 19. Sandy's gonna start trying to evolve on me here soon too, I think. Saw this coming. Alright, we gotta get off this route. Come on, Mr. Dimes! Alright, and I'll come back and I'll catch Drowsy and stuff later. Oh, Mr. Mime. Oh no! Crap! I think I just wasted another one. I wasn't paying attention to what that said. Alright, let's heal up. And then we are going to get on the SSN. Once you get that Snorlax Route 12, go south and get Dazzling Gleam TM. Number 32. Alright. That's going to be a while, because we've got to get through Lavender Town and everything before that's possible. So that's a ways off. That's not today. Alright, we got to go knock out the SSN. In fact, we haven't looked at our Snorlax, our Mr. Mimes. Let's see what we got. Gentle. which raises special defense and lowers defense. Alright, Confusion, Meditate, don't slam. Generally speaking, I don't love natures that lower defense, but I think that'll be fine. Alright, let's get on the boat. Looks like it's over here. It is level 19, and we replaced Navi with it, and Navi was only level 20, so not a bad exchange. Not so fast. Do you have a ticket, young fella? We sure do. Do you sure you want to bring that creepy mime onto the psychic at 46? Yeah, we'll probably have the psychic TM before then. Screens at 36. Yeah, the screens are probably going to be helpful. Lures effect we're off. No, stop wasting lures. They're probably not terribly expensive, but still. It's a big, beautiful boat. That's for sure. Alright. We gotta kinda... Oh, there you are, Tort! We gotta kinda speed run this boat. Thanks again for the ticket. This ship is huge. It's full of... Hey, it's blue! Bonjour, if it isn't Tort and Kuya. I didn't think I'd be seeing the two of you here. Hey, Blue! Are you taking a cruise? Not hardly. I got invited to an exclusive party for trainers, but I'm pretty much done with this scene. You got plenty of party favorites too. I can even share one with you. Shalor Sable. I don't remember what that does. More importantly, though, you want to know what I overheard at the party? You guys know about Team Rocket, right? I battled them before. Seriously? You must be fearless or something, kid. Anyway, the point is, Team Rocket is a dangerous group, and they're trying to use Pokemon to make themselves rich. I might do some digging into what it is they're really after. And you two better stay out of their path. Nah, man, we're going to be responsible for taking them down. Lures are $400. That's pretty pricey, actually. Alright, not wasting any more lures unless there's something we definitely need. Like Mr. Mime. You look tired. Would you like to take a short rest? Ooh, okay, good. Found the resting cabin. I remember... I still kind of have PTSD from when I was doing my my Pokemon Yellow dice lock. At this point in the game, I had done a roll. Basically, with the dice lock, you like every route you go onto, you do a roll, and there are some, and then you get some sort of condition. So most conditions are, you insolent pup, how dare you barge in? Oh yeah, that is kind of rude. I'm sorry, sir. So like. Most rolls in a dice lock would only affect the route that you're on, that you're rolling for. But then there are some that are like region-wide rules. By this point in the game, I had rolled like you only had a limited number of heals in each Pokemon Center, and then I'd also rolled that like I couldn't buy potions or something like that. So I was super strapped for healing, and I was. In my mind, I was completely dependent on the fact that I was going to be able to heal on... I was counting on whatever, like, the 5 heals I was going to be able to get on the SSN. But I was remembering that from Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green, it was not instituted by Pokemon Yellow. And so I was, like, desperate for heals at that point, totally relying on those. And then they did not exist. So that was... Gosh, I still have... nightmares about that run. That was such a bloody tough run. I think I lost more in the Pokemon Yellow Dice Lock than I lost in like the entirety of the Hexath'locke or something. Excuse me? Staying in bed doing nothing during my much-awaited cruise trip. Ah, what a luxury. Mr. Mime just pops out creepily. Let's check everything on this deck before we head down. That way we don't have to double back. Waiter, is you ordering this slice of cake? The finest custard cake you have. I feel like in yellow she orders some like cherry tart or something like that. Something with cherries in it. Oh, Wigglytuff! I love Wigglytuff. I always travel with Wigglytuff and never leave home without it. I wouldn't either. Wigglytuff's in my top 10. World Cruise is elegant and nice. Doesn't... Canonically... Doesn't the SSN sail to, like, Hoenn or something? I collected these Pokemon from all around the world. Alright, let's battle. Or does it just go to Johto? I feel like at some point we get on the SSN and it can... Or, like, the SSN shows up in a later game. Maybe it just goes to Johto. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Or there's another ship that you get on. Yeah, no. Because again, I think in like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or whatever, the way to pass between Johto and Kanto is to get on a ship. Something like that. A Pidgey. I guess Fury Swipes. Yeah, alright, that worked. Mirror move. Try it. My defenses are through the roof. Fingers crossed that this finishes it off. I love how she's like, I collected these Pokemon from all over the world, and she has a Pidgey. Hopefully, her next Pokemon will be an Alolan something at the very least. Otherwise, it's like, lady, you got that on the route nearest to the ship. I mean, I suppose she could have caught that Pidgey in like Kalos or something, but Pikachu's back looked weird. Gee, this is a good matchup for us, so let's go dig. Is our Pikachu shiny? Our Pikachu looks much darker than this Pikachu. Ooh, baby. I don't think our Pikachu's supposed to be shiny though. Level 15 for Duke. Oh no, I went around the world for these. I mean, yeah, legitimately, you got them in Kanto. So, I mean, again, you could get them in Kalos or something. Oh, these are all trainers, huh? All right. I love Pokemon. Do you? Sure. Boo-doo-boo. Youngster Tyler. I've not seen a youngster Joey yet. That's a little disappointing. Ooh, this might be a good opportunity. It's SS Aqua you travel through. Okay, yeah, you're right. That's right. What? So, am I wrong? I guess, yeah. So then the SS Sand probably doesn't crop back up anywhere else. Ouch. Please stop. Please stop. Yeah. This Mr. Mime has lowered physical attack. Or physical defense. So if you could just not, that'd be appreciated. There we go. Down goes the Mankey. Or at least use fighting moves so I can double resist them or something. Yeah, I mean, it comes out of the same port, at least. But yeah, that looks more like a speed ship than the cruise ship of SSAN. Rage King's still pretty low level. I want to get Duke going, though. I think Duke's going to be more useful coming up, because we've got Erica and stuff before too long. I think in the long run, Duke's going to be a more useful Pokemon than Psyduck, so... Ha! We're cruising around the world! Oh, okay. So, those are our kids. Just get, like, a grown beauty daughter and, youngster. Oops, baby. Alright, let's heal real quick. So yeah, I think probably we'll get Duke the experience. I wouldn't mind finding another water type. I don't dislike Psyduck. I've not used it a ton, but it's definitely not my favorite. Nope, this is where it just was. I knew it was. As soon as I went in the door, I'm like, ooh, that's gonna be wrong. Shh, I'm an agent for the International Police. I'm a trail Team Rocket. They're up to nothing good. Is that Looker in disguise? Ah, we're in the kitchens. Bro, can I get some berries? Nope, apparently not. Anything in the trash cans? Hey, we did get out of the trash. Nice. It's like they put that in place in like this game, or like in Gen 1, but then like every other trash can for the rest of the time has been empty. It's like, come on, you conditioned me early on that we should look in trash cans, but then they never really reward you for that. Yeah, I know, Krabby Root 12, but that's ages away from now. So we're gonna stick with Psyduck for the time being. Horsey, Shelder, Krabby, Seal. I wouldn't mind using a Seal. I don't know if I've ever trained a Seal. There's a lot of wild type. Because I love Squirtle so much, I usually use either Squirtle, and if I'm not using Squirtle, I'm usually using Lapras in Kanto. Occasionally Gyarados.
Listen, old man. I said get off my lawn now.
So yeah, man, either Squirtle or Lapras or occasionally Gyarados. Generally speaking, have not used a lot of the Kantonian water types a whole lot. Slowpoke. I definitely used Slowpokes, although I probably haven't used Slowpoke as often in Kanto. I know, like, you can get them pretty early on in Johto, in the Slowpoke well or whatever. Seal is only in Spawn. Yeah. That makes sense. That's where you typically find them. Oh, I've got nothing on Duke. We should probably throw some TMs on him. Right. What do we got? Let's bring in Rage King. He can use the experience a little bit better. But yeah, I've used a couple of Goldings. I know in the first Little Lock we did in Pokemon Omicron, I had a Golding on my team. What console? This is Nintendo Switch. NBA Shoot God 1, 2, 3, 4. Nintendo Switch. Oop, hit my microphone. Hopefully that wasn't loud. Really, Seaking is only, or Slowpoke is only found in the. Because isn't Slowpoke usually found on Route 12? That route going south to Fuchsia? I feel like that's normally where I found Slowpokes. I mean, I know they're also found in the Seafoam Islands, but if they're only found in the Seafoam Islands, that's a change. But yeah, I love Slowbro is one of in like my top 20. I love Slowbro. When we went through the Dice Lock, we caught Dopey, a Slowpoke over there. I don't remember how long Dopey survived for. Pretty sure Dopey died at some point. Defeated Fisherman Dale. Yeah, we took down that Magikarp. Seen Pokemon Fairy Blue across the water, I really have. Slowpoke was super rare, 1% in leaf green only. Where? Oop, got more battles. Super Rod, Route 12. I definitely caught one there in Pokemon Yellow. Ooh, Ponyta. I need to remind me after this battle. I need to what? I need to put some TMs on Duke. Ooh, ouch! No bueno. Because he's got nothing. Ouch! Critical hit. No, thank you. Please one shot. Ooh. I don't know if I trust Rage King to survive another hit. Oh, we got 13 Super Potions? Where did we get these from? Let me use that. Oh, he's using full restore, so okay. I'm fair. There it is. In yellow, it's a 95% chance surfing on Route 12. There we go. I was saying, because I definitely got one in a Nuzlocke, so
Sir,
it couldn't have been that rare.
I protest. I am not a merry man.
Alright, let's try this again. Attack. There we go. Yeah, I gotta use some defense candies on this Psyduck. Psyduck's supposed to be a little bulkier, I feel like, but this one needs a little help. In fact, before we go into the gym, we'll use up some of the candies that we've got. Get 3 Poké Balls. Which do you find to be more worthy, a strong Pokemon or a rare one? How about a strong, rare one? I don't know. That's an interesting question. Because, like, for me, I would personally probably rather use a rarer Pokemon. Because, like, Geodude's a great Pokemon. But I'm so sick of using Geodudes. I would probably choose, like, Sandshrew, which is a rarer Pokemon. Probably slightly less useful. But rarer. So, I don't know. I guess I would probably say a rare Pokemon I value more than a strong one. And, like, Shinies. Shinies are nothing special. They're rare, but they're not... ooh, poison. That's too bad. They're rare, but they're not particularly strong. Necessarily. Like, if you get a shiny, it's not always the best nature and stuff. Not because it's shiny, but just because, you know, you just have to take what you get if a shiny shows up. And goes to Siege. Really use a grass type to help out here. Psyduck's taking a beating. You find Horsey on Route 12, surf only. Yeah, I don't know when we get access to surf. From what I heard, it's before Koga, which I guess it normally is. But like, you know, I don't think you can use it until after Koga or something. But in this one, I don't think there's a restriction on it like that. I'm gonna move Mr. Dimes up. Because, like, I heard that somebody basically... Man, my daddy loved to go parks. I wish we could go there again. Somebody basically skipped, like, Sabrina, Koga... I feel like they even said they skipped Erica. Ooh, I thought this was going to be taking me back up to heal. I'm not super on board with battling Kuya right now. Crap. Crap. Hopefully he doesn't have anything that's going to require Psyduck, because Psyduck's kind of beat up right now. Pidgeotto. Alright, Sparkles can come in for this. Yeah, Pidgeotto can hit hard, and I do not want Mr. Dimes going down, since he's got lowered physical defense. Yeah, I thought that staircase was going to take me up to the previous level to heal. Because we could go down either side. Link attack. Sparkles can handle this. Oh, yeah. Alright, here we go. At least this is a legal Pidgeotto. Zippity zap! Alright, so he's got a Pidgeotto. It's weird because we're in a universe where blue actually exists, but this kid is... thank you so much for the follow, Daniel's song. We're in a universe where blue exists, but this kid also basically follows beat Koga for Z-Skim. But this basically... But see, you don't have to... I don't know. So I heard somewhere that someone basically skipped like 3 or 4 gyms and went and battled Blaine before they even did Erica or something. Hey, Jay, how's it going, buddy? I guess we'll just stick with Pikachu here. We'll double kick this Eevee. Jay battled everyone already. Yeah, Jay's the best Pokemon Master here. Why does my Pikachu not know quick attack? I guess Zippity Zap is kind of... It's a priority move. It's super OP. I only taught this one because it's actually stab. I'm like, okay, it makes sense that Pikachu would have an electric move. But, it's priority and always crits, or something. Like, it's insane. Huh. Well, either that website's wrong or what I heard was wrong. And it could be either. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying that's what I heard. Fury swipes on who now? Psyduck. Yeah, that's better than Scratch. Did you win your battle against Goober at least, Jay? get him fed or bathed or whatever it is you were chasing him around for. Sends in Oddish. Level 20. What level is Duke at? Level 15. This could be dangerous. Yeah, he got bath time, now he's playing.
Good boy.
This could be dangerous, but Duke did take down a higher level Bellsprout earlier, so I think we should be okay. And if not, we can find Growlithe next to Lavender Town. Ouch! Alright, is this gonna one-shot? I hope so. This could be stupid. This might be our... Oh! That did almost nothing. Alright, crap. Crap. Levels away from Flamethrower. Hopefully Duke makes it that far. Yeah, Duke's gotta come out. One, because of sleeping. Two, because that Ember did nothing. Wow, we really... That Bellsprout, I feel like, was several hours... I'm going for till maybe 7:30. Jay? So I can come raid you. Okay, yeah, we gotta come out. Let's do Mr. Dimes. Oh, wait, no, acid, hold on. If it's throwing up acids, Mr. Dime's gonna actually be weak to that, isn't it? Crud. Alright, Rattata. Come on, Kalar. No, I don't think Kaze is here. I think he said he was... I think he said he was gonna lurk, but he was playing Red Dead Online, so I don't think he's paying too much attention. We definitely been talking enough about Mr. Mime that if he was paying attention, he would have been reacting by now. So he's been outed. It's Hyperfang. I don't know if we've Hyperfanged yet since we got it. I want to see its animation. Oh yeah, Sleep Powder. No, Kalar. What are you streaming tonight, Jay? Yeah, so this rival battle, then we'll get cut. ERK. Oh, Arc. Unless there's some other game that is similar. Finish your revolve. All right, let's hope that we wake up. Let's hope for that. No. Come on, Kalar, you can do it. We can take at least one more of those. Wake up! Wake up! No! Alright, Kalar's gonna have to come out. Don't crit! I can't get another one. Well, we could catch another Rattata on another route and trade for another one, but, alright. Atlanta. Sparkles is gonna have to come in. Do. Please give me the shiny Trapinch, Lady Luck, please tell me. What, are you... So you're doing it in Ultra Sumo, so obviously you're just doing the chaining? The SOS chaining? Is that what you're doing? Yikes, that hurt. Let's hope for Zippity Zappity. There we go. Alright. I'm just dead. I feel like that move should have slight recoil or something. It's a little too OP without some sort of backlash. But I guess the whole point of those moves are to be OP. I don't know. That Oddish would have wrecked me, though. If I hadn't had something that kind of resisted that stuff. Wow, Tor, you've gotten pretty strong. Oh, nothing. That's cool. Anyway, meet you, Captain. Although I do have 6 Pokemon, so like you really didn't probably stand too much of a chance. So what number are you on in your chain, Polygon? Your current one, at least. Alright, so we're gonna get cut, which means there's a couple things we can go back and get at some point. Yeah, so once this is done, it may force us off the boat right now. I don't know if we get the chance to continue exploring. What's this? You really want to try to learn it no matter what? Well, come be surprised. Traveled all over this wide world. First time it was fears like that. Well, then who am I to say no? I'll teach my secret technique. You know this Pikachu is yours. Come with me, little friend. So yeah, it might force us off the boat here. Although I guess it didn't in the original. Once we walked off the boat, it left. But Sparkles learned the secret technique. Chop down. Whoa! It really went and learned chop down. See again, chop. It's cut. It's got... Oh man, you gotta keep count. I always kept count. Although mostly I had it set up so that, like, I have a team, well, like, you've seen him. Every time I trade with you, you see what I'm trading you. I've got a team full of Sneasels or whatever that I use that have, like, they all have false swipe, and then they all have, like, high damage, high PP moves, so that I can get to, because, like, on SOS chaining, don't you have to get to, like, 300 or something? Like, it's crazy high for SOS chaining. Maybe we could go for, like, 120 or whatever, but it's so... I keep count based on PP, because most of my moves I can one-shot whatever I'm grinding on. Alright, so it doesn't kick me out originally. It's 1 in 670-ish. No. No. Well, that may be the, like, chance, but I'm talking about, like, the actual chain, like... You have to, like, however many you have to get through to get the higher IV, higher shiny chance. Sparkle seems very excited. Sparkles wants to see what's up ahead on the ship. Yeah, I don't know if I care. It could be! Gaze will be wide open and see together with Sparkle. Sparkle seems really happy. Well, good job, Sparkles. Yeah, it's been a while since I did any, I have a Kartana now with false swipe, but I'm changing the collar every now and then. Yeah, you gotta occasionally knock out the older one, let the newer one stay in, because otherwise they'll potentially struggle themselves, and then you lose the chain anyway, or whatever. Yeah, it's been a while since I did the Sun Pokedex completion and everything. Alright. I'm gonna quickly heal here. I don't want to do a ton more battling here on the SSAM, because honestly, battles are way less effective for leveling than catching are. Which is kind of silly, but that's how it is. Okay, so I'm just gonna peek in, and unless there's items for me to get, or unless I get immediately attacked, we're not gonna bother with it. But yeah, so tomorrow morning on my way to work, I'm gonna stop by the store. I'm gonna pick up Smash. Yeah, okay, so like this guy we're gonna have to battle, but looks like an electrician. Let's in fact just switch. Sandy up front. I'm gonna pick up Smash, so tomorrow afternoon... Yeah, so Smash Bros. Ultimate comes out tomorrow, so probably my lunch stream tomorrow is gonna be Smash Bros. Because I'm gonna pick that up on my way into work. So that'll be good. And then we probably will do a mixture of Smash Bros. And Pokemon over the coming days. I'm gonna see how much... Well, I can definitely... So I'll be streaming Saturday night for sure. Because my wife, she recently picked up the flute again. She and I were both in the band in high school. And, like, neither of us had really played our instruments since high school. It's been, like, over a decade since I've touched my trumpet. But she decided she wanted to do the Christmas band for church. So she's been practicing it, and she got it repaired and everything. And so... and then randomly, our music director at church wanted her to play some piece of music this weekend. So she's playing that tonight. That's where she's at right now. Oop, there goes the SSAN. She's playing that tonight. And then her and I are both volunteer on the service team. So, like, once a month, I help with giving communion at our church. And then she helps being the projectionist for, like, all the slides for the music and everything. Ooh, Mina, or whatever her name is. I really don't have anything that's any good against psychic, or, fairies. Anybody in my box who would be... a high enough level to be useful. I guess Mara's level 21. Let's add her to the party. Let's take Rattata off for the time being. What level? 12, 14, 13, 18. I guess I could put Oddish on the team too. It's a little low. Not terrible though. Let's put that instead of Duke for the time being. Alright. And then let's put Mara up front. Alright, looking good. Oh, well, shoot! So my wife, anyway, my wife's gonna be, she's at church tonight, she's gonna be at church Saturday night. And then she's playing her flute at church tonight, and then on Sunday morning, but then she's also doing projectionist at church on Saturday, so she's gonna be at like 3 services this week, and I'm like, listen, I'm not going to the same service 3 times this week, so which one do you want me to go to? And she's like, the Sunday morning one. It's like, alright, perfect. I was so caught up sketching the ocean view that I guess I missed my ship. What are you gonna do? I guess I'll stay here for a while in that case. I really like the color of the sea in Kanto anyway. So she is... Wait. How about it, Cantonian trainer? Want to try battling my fairy-type Pokemon? Yes! Let's do it. So I know that she'll be out for at least an hour on Saturday. So yeah, we'll probably do a Smash stream tomorrow over my lunch. And then we'll play either Pokemon or Smash. Probably Smash on Saturday night as well. And then I don't know if I'm gonna get the chance to stream on Sunday or not, but we'll kind of play that by ear. Let's go for the Poison Sting. I don't know how terribly effective that's gonna be. Not crazy effective. Ha! We avoided the attack. My guess is I can probably do more with a headbutt, so let's give that a shot. I need... Well, there's not really, like, better poison moves. I think I can eventually get, like, Sludge Bomb or something on TM. Maybe I get that from Koga. But, yeah, there's not, like... I don't think the Nidoran line ever really learns a decent poison move by level up, even in today's day and age. There we go. Jigglypuff goes down. Looking good. Ooh, ding-a-ling-a-ling. Mara's been off the team for a little bit. See ya, Jay. Oh, you're gonna go stream. Yeah, so as soon as we're done with Mina here, we're gonna go... No! Your reasons are you're gonna go stream. As soon as we're done with Mina, we're gonna go ahead and... Ooh, now this could be bad. He's gonna know Psychic moves, so we actually gotta get out of here. What level is Mr... Oh, hers is level 22. Oof. We're a little under-leveled. In fact, we're a little under-leveled. Because Flygon was telling me that Surge's Pokemon are like level 25, 26. Oof. We are not getting the Surge today. I'm gonna have to do some grinding. I just, like, go for it, but this is a Nuzlocke. And I really don't want to lose my whole team because I just went in there willy-nilly. Crud. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Alright, no big deal. No big deal. Surge is not happening today. We'll pick up a Surge tomorrow. Or next stream. In fact, it'll be good that we've got a couple of Smash streams in between, because that'll give me time to get everything ground up here. Because we got a good ways to go. Because, like, Sparkles is my highest level Pokemon, and even she is several levels too low for that. So yeah, that's gonna take some work. So yeah, it's good that we'll have a couple of days difference in between there. We have not done much catching today. Like we've done our own encounters, but we've not done any additional catching. And we've done a ton of battling, but battling is not like you don't get as much experience for battling as you get for catching in this game. Slam. No, we're gonna keep on those. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to go catching Drowsies and Mr. Mimes or some of these things that'll give me some decent experience. Alright, we got a bottle cap. Don't know what to do with that, but, alright. Oh, nope, Mars trying to evolve. Not on my watch. Anybody else gonna try to evolve on me? Nope. Oh, wonderful! You and your Pokemon battling side by side! Now that's great composition. I'd love to draw a picture of you two. I can't go back to Alola until I defeat you. Hey, just kidding, but let's battle again sometime. Yeah, for sure. I love the little tie-ins when you see trainers from other regions. That was weird. When you see trainers from other regions crop up in other games. Like how in Heart Gold Soul Silver... Well, no. No, it was in Sinnoh. It was in Sinnoh where Jasmine was just chilling in that one town or whatever and things like that. I love those little touches. So even though Mina's like almost a non-character in Sun and Moon, I think she gets from what I remember, I think she got buffed up a little bit in Ultra Sun and Moon, but Gold Soul Silver had Steven and Sylph. Really? Interesting. I don't remember that. Cowabunga, thank you so much for the follow, She-Bites. Welcome, welcome. Have we caught enough to get this Squirtle? You've got 63 Pokemon. You must be a great trainer. I have a fear to ask. You take this Frozen Squirrel? Yeah. We're the Squirtle Squad. Alright. Awesome. Tiny Turtle. I will take it. So that'll be our Vermilion encounter, I guess. I don't think there's anything else we can get here. Oh no, I want to look in the box. Pokemon box. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do too much grinding between now and Surge. Check summary. Naughty, which raises attack, lowers special defense. Yeah, generally I rely on Squirtles for bulk, so... Hey, no problem, Flagon. We are actually wrapping up right now, because at this point, the next thing we need to do is Surge. But based on your reconnaissance, Surge's ace is 26 and his other Pokemon are 25. And most of our team isn't even in the 20s yet. So what I'll probably do is I'll play around in our box and get the 6 Pokemon that I want to put together for now. And then I'll have to do a lot of catch grinding between now and then. So it won't be anything, nobody's gonna miss anything. It'll just be doing a little catching in the surrounding routes. Probably over with the Drowsies. I imagine those might give decent experience. Or Mr. Mimes will for sure. But yeah, so we are nowhere near. And if this was just a normal run and we weren't doing a Nuzlocke, I'd be like all over it. Like, we'll just go give it a shot. But I can see us getting swept by Surge in our current state. So that'll be something that I mess around with at a later date. So what we are going to do is I'm going to quick check because I know my good friend Jay Seed was about to go start streaming, and it looks like he is already. So that works out very nicely. He is streaming some Arc, and it looks like he's still getting set up a little bit. But I think what we're going to do is we are going to go give him a bit of a raid. And he's a good guy. You guys will enjoy watching him. So that'll work out very nicely. He's just getting started as I'm just ending. So good timing on that part. But yeah, so anyway, guys, thank you guys all so much for hanging out. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah, I will see you guys all back here next time. The next couple of streams are going to be, as I said, probably not more Pokemon. Probably, at the very least, tomorrow is for sure going to be a Smash Bros. Stream, because that game's coming out tomorrow, and I want to get in and play a bit of it. I'm super excited about this game. Unfortunately, they came out so close together. Well, I got this game oh, hey, Papa, I didn't even, I don't know if you said hi earlier. You generally like to lurk. But hey, if I missed you earlier, I apologize. Good to see you, Papa. Yeah, I got this game a couple of weeks late, but they're going to overlap here a bit. So we'll probably do a little bit back and forth, because I've heard that Smash has a pretty decent story mode and stuff too. So that'll be fun to play around with. So probably, for sure, tomorrow's going to be Smash. Saturday night might either be this or Smash, and we'll play it by ear going forward from there. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Go enjoy the rest of your evenings. I know that I will. I'm getting hungry here, so I'm gonna go grab some dinner. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I'm gonna pass you guys over to my good friend Jay Seed. So when we get over there, in fact, let me raid at JSeed47. So I'm going to pop a raid. You guys don't have to go anywhere. But if you would, when he pops up, go ahead and just copy and paste Tort Raid, Please Standy, Mixer Love, and we'll pop that into his chat. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. I've been Tortimer the Great, and you guys have been great. Have a good one.